So welcome everybody. Last spring, Jakob and his stalwart lieutenant, Beth Weinstein, invited me to a cafe on Bond Street to discuss his idea for this spring's Penn World Voices Festival programming. The notion of exploring the issue of bravery in poetry, aesthetic, political, sexual, personal, immediately captured my imagination. What flew into my mind instantly was Elizabeth Bishop's appreciation of W.H. Auden just after he died in 1973, for its exuberant fervor, for the tang of her early excitement about his work, which pointedly involved its courage. I'll quote just a little bit of that to bring Auden into the picture with us tonight. This is Bishop. When I was in college, and all through the 30s and 40s, I and all my friends who were interested in poetry read him constantly. We hurried to see his latest poem or book and either wrote as much like him as possible or tried hard not to. His then leftist politics, his ominous landscape, his intimations of betrayed loves, war on its way, disasters and death, matched exactly the mood of our late Depression and post-Depression youth. We admired his apparent toughness, his sexual courage. Even the most hermetic early poems gave us the feeling that here was someone who knew about psychology, geology, birds, love, the evils of capitalism, what have you. They colored our air and made us feel tough, ready, and in the know, too. That afternoon in the cafe, Jakob said he wanted the audience to leave with a trace of the evening, so you could revisit in afterglow what we immediately felt would be a fabulous seminar. And so here we are. Each of the writers with us tonight has chosen to explore the work of a fellow writer admired with this issue of bravery uppermost in their consideration. And all the subjects are predecessors except one, the contemporary poet Brenda Shaughnessy. We who are their readers can imagine the ways in which courage has specially been required of each of our participants in the creation of their own exemplary work. So, many thanks to all of you on stage for making the effort to be here, for sharing your insights, and for the multitude of essays, poems, and books you've contributed to the life of the spirit in our time. And thanks again to all of you for joining us, and to Robert Polito for hosting us in this beautiful historic hall, which under his leadership has been home to so many illuminating programs over the years. So now I have to remind you about your cell phone, and please turn it off, and we will have a book signing after the event is concluded right there just outside the auditorium. So now we will begin with Mary Carr on Zbigniew Herbert.